5 things from Bhagavad Gita. And that was, we tried to learn 5 things from 5 questions. That was, who am I? Which starts the topic about soul. Then we learn about the other one. Where am I? And we talked about nature, or we often call it Prakriti. And then third one, who remembers?
Why am I?
So the third one is, why am I here? So what was the topic that? Karma. Okay, and the other one? Who remembers?
How long?
It's almost close on Samatasi. How long will I be here? And for this, we talked about Kala, or time. And the last one. Yes. What is beyond everything? So what was the topic that we discussed on this? Yep, Iswara or Bhagawan? Iswara. Alright, Iswara. So these were the 5 topics that we discussed. Who am I? Soul. Where am I? Nature or Prakriti, this material nature. Why am I here? Karma. How long will I be here? That's time. And what is beyond everything? That's Iswara. So Bhagavad Gita talks about all these things. Who am I? Like, you are soul. Like, dehi nosmin yatha dehi, kaumaram yovanam jara. So nature, Prakriti, Krishna says that everything is coming from me. All this material world is my manifestation. And we talk about karma, akarma and bikarma, how we are in the cycle of this karma. So as long as we are in the cycle of karma, we can never get out of this material world. And we talk about Kala, or time, which is Krishna himself. And this is a factor that changes everything in our life. And the last one is Iswara, Bhagawan or Krishna. Like Srila Prabhupada touches about Krishna everywhere, how the whole point of learning, reading Bhagavad Gita is to please Krishna. Is to please Krishna. So that's the ultimate goal of reading everything or doing everything. So I'll just, you don't have it? Sorry. And just a second. Yeah, I'll just, okay. So we also talked about another thing. It's Athato Brahma. Sorry, my handwriting. Jigyasa. So Athato Brahma Jigyasa. We have heard this so many times now. What do you mean by Athato Brahma Jigyasa, Prabhuji? Whatever you know, it's not wrong or right. So, okay, I take that. Prabhuji, Sumit Prabhuji, curious, yeah, curiosity. So we have talked about this so many times. So this is the first aphorism in our Vedanta Sutra, and it says Athato Brahma Jigyasa. It talks about curiosity, that we have to be curious. We have to question everything. Why? Who am I? Why am I here? Everything. So that we can know actually where we belong, and we can come out of this cycle of birth and death. So we also know that we, as a human being, we have this very wonderful opportunity, because it's the only it's the only body that we can inquire and ask question and get answer about it. So we human beings have intelligence. I'm just recapping it. We already know this. Intelligence, right? Do you think animals have intelligence or they don't have intelligence? So what is the difference between our intelligence and animals' intelligence? I think I already answered it, but
It's useful.
useful?
What it's useful.
So you mean like animals' intelligence are not useful at all?
No, what they use it for. They're using it for survival reasons.
Uh-huh.
We use our intelligence for creative reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Or like building a building or for anything.
Yeah.
The animals, they use their intelligence for survival needs.
So okay. So humans. Okay. So this is human. Building a building. I don't know how to build a building. Okay. Yeah. And then this is honeybees are cute. So this is honeybee. Okay. So no, this looks like a butterfly.
Okay, it's okay. You can do one.
Okay, so it's a bee. It's a bee. It's a bee. Okay, and then bee. Have you seen a beehive? They have like a perfect it's a hexagon, yeah. And then they have such a beautiful patterns, and here they make such a beautiful pattern, their hive, and we are building buildings, and they are building their house, and it's so perfect. Like in every, every hexagon or everything there, they have like their babies sitting, their honeys, and everything. So do you think we don't have any intelligence? You're wrong. So what do you think is different then?
Less.
Sorry?
Less.
It's less, but it's less. I mean, yeah, but human intelligence are not just. I think we have talked about it a lot. I'm just saying a lot. Like, what's the slok? Like, for like, like animals. Okay, just give me a second. Ahara, nindra, bhaya, maitu, namcha. So the four basic things that all living entities do is ahara. So they eat, sleep, mate, and defend. So human beings are using their intelligence to build house, and honey. Okay, honeybee is using to make beehive. These all includes inside these things. But humans have got this higher intelligence, as you rightly mentioned, to go beyond this. To just see why I have to work so hard to eat, to why I have to sleep, why I'm doing the same, repeating the same cycle again and again. I think there's beyond this. It's this, like the 5 questions we ask. We can ask that question, but a bee cannot ask that question. Their intelligence is limited to only eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. And that's good. Like they have that intelligence. They use it as they like. But human beings have got this intelligence, and if they only used to build a house like honeybees, then we are more than a honeybee or any other creatures in this world. So this is when we use our intelligence to do athato Brahma jigyasa, not any other curiosity, not on any other jigyasa about making house or something, but Brahma jigyasa. Brahma means knowledge, or about knowledge or about God. So to use our curiosity to know beyond what is this. So that is athato Brahma jigyasa. So in this, Srila Prabhupada talks about why this modern civilization is, degrading, and we call it so-called modern civilization. So-called this modern civilization is producing nothing but anxiety, depression, all sorts of things, violence, everything. I live in Oban, so I think everyone heard about the news in Oban that some mafia, or what we call them, some gundas, wanted to kill someone, shooting someone, yeah, right? So thankfully, they were not killed. They were safe. But this is our nature. We call this so-called modern civilization, but we're just expanding it externally. We want house, big house, everything expanding, but we're not going deeper. We're just increasing our breadth, but we're not going deeper. So yesterday, Kanchan Prabhuji was mentioning how a small wind can blow the small puddle of water, It's easily can, blow the puddle or shake them or make it unstable. But if it's a big ocean, and even a big storm cannot disturb. Maybe surfacely it may look disturbed, but deep inside the sea, it's very calm. So if we only work on the surface and we don't work on our inner thing, then we'll always be disturbed by like this puddle. Even by a small wind, we get blown away. We get unsatisfied. We get anxiety. We get depression, and we develop these so many bad qualities in us that leads to violence and killing and everything. And there will not be any peace. So that's the reason. So why anxiety, depression, and everything? Because Srila Prabhupada was mentioning how, because they don't separate spirit with matter. What do you think spirit is?
Non-physical.
Non-physical, yeah. Something non-physical. Okay. What about matter? Physical. Sorry?
Material world.
Material, yeah, exactly. So this is materially, this is spiritually, let's say. So in this modern age, we are just trying to expand things materially with matter. Who are you? I am the CEO of this company. Who are you? I am this manager. I am that manager. So we are just identifying ourselves with this matter, our body, and which is ever changing and changing and changing. So as this body changes, we never get satisfied because everything is changing and we are thinking what we are not. So but if we add spirituality, then the whole point, then this human civilization or this modern civilization will have actual meaning because there's spirit and matter connected. Matter is something that is dependent on spirit. So suppose I have this microphone or the camera. So without the touch of spirit or some soul, that matter can't work. But in this modern civilization, we are thinking that everything is matter. But no, beyond matter is spirit. Only by the touch of spirit, the matter comes to work, or matter will be in a working situation. So this is why we are not. This is why people are being more and more distressed because we are forgetting to go deep within us. We are just seeing things externally. Oh, this man has so many money, I want to be like him. But we are not going deep in ourselves. Who are we and why are we here? And all those inquiries, we are not making it properly. That's why we are suffering. So now, okay, we are here, a bunch of people reading about Krishna consciousness. And out there, world is filled with so many violence, so many people killing each other, so many things have been going around, like wars and everything. So how do you think this Krishna consciousness will help us deal with that situation? Like, does it not look clear, like fanatical, or something like, why are we here reading about Krishna consciousness? Why are we not there, helping people out so that they can gain some peace? So why are we here reading, talking about Krishna consciousness where the world is going through so much of things? And so what does you want?
Because the whole point is to get out from that kind of situation, the violence. That's why we are here, so we could not be in contact with this material world, because this world is like, there will be violence because we are killing each other, we are not following the Shastra. That's why the violence is happening. We are not doing any kind of violence because we are following Shastra. So I think they should follow Shastra and they will stop violence.
Yeah. So what about you, Matisi? What do you have to say? Anything you would like to say? Like, why do you think you are here to learn about Bhagavad Gita, to learn about Krishna consciousness, or to learn about Krishna? Why are you here today?
To be peaceful and
To
satisfied, yeah.
That's a good answer, yeah. What about you, Percy? Why are we here?
To be happy.
To be happy and satisfied. Okay, what about you? What do you want to say?
Yeah, feel better.
To be better.
And deepen my consciousness, deepen my spiritual side. So that when I'm dealing with material world, that I can more easily deal with it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, Solon Professor.
Maybe for higher, because we get higher taste here, like everyone is running after sense gratification to enjoy the material whole, or to get happiness basically, to enjoy everything. So no matter what people do, non-violence or going for anything else in the material world, they go for getting some sense gratification, getting some taste. But we have more than that. The taste we get from any matter is non-comparable to the taste we get from spirituality. So we get higher taste. That's why we are here.
Okay. For higher taste, let's put it for higher taste. So we talked about spirit and matter. So I'll just touch on this and I'll just go back a little bit and give you one example. So a small child who sees a car going running in a street, he will say that, oh, the car is running by itself, because the child doesn't have any intelligence that there is someone sitting inside who is driving. So he'll just look at the car, it's running through the road, running in the road, and he'll feel like, okay, I think it's moving by itself. But grown-up man will know that no, there is someone driving inside, there is spirit. So this is the difference between real intelligence and the false or less intelligence. Well, look at the child who is thinking it's working by itself, and this is what our modern society thinks, that everything is working by itself, everything appears automatically, everything is appearing automatically. Srila Prabhupada made this funny comment, so if everything is appearing so automatically, so intelligent, everyone is borning here and there, then why is not there everyone is scientist? Why is someone is so highly learned and someone is so full? Then why is there so many such a big variety in this world? If everything is appearing automatically, then why is there so much variety in this world? So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Prakrite kriyamanani gune karmani sarvasa. So why are they acting? Why is a person born in this world is becoming a scientist, while the other person born in the same world becoming a fool or less learned? Because he is working, as soon as he comes to this world, he is working under the influence of material nature. So he's already under the control of material nature, so he's working like that. So, but the scientists say that it's just appearing by itself. And Srila Prabhupada also mentioned how if scientists was to make some medicines or something so that that could inject, that could save their life, or that could not make them immortal, then there would be so many scientists. But scientists cannot do that, because they are also under the spell of this material world. So we have this pride that we are this or we are that, but it's all temporary. You may be scientist in this life, and the next life you don't know, you may be a big fool. So it's so temporary and flickering that if we get too attached to who we are, our designations, then it's all gonna run away. Like we can't hold on to it for long. So we have to realize we are what we are, like who we are, and really work on that. So Krishna consciousness, we are talking about why are we here, or Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So the question was, outside this room, there are people are killing each other, they are going violent and everything, so many disturbance in the world. So why are we bunch of people sitting down here and learning about Krishna consciousness? Why are we not there, helping them or supporting them? Why are we reading about Krishna consciousness here? Is it practical? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, they do not know about Krishna versus us. We know about Krishna and his teachings. So, I think.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. What do you think?
Yeah, it's all about learning. It's the process.
I take that. Thank you. So, let's go to Bhagavad Gita. 16. Everyone has Bhagavad Gita. Wait, I'll just give you chapter 16, verse 1.
Chapter 16, verse 1.
Verse 1. Verse 1 to 3. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 16, verse 1 to 3. Everyone found it? Who wants to read the Sanskrit, the slok?
I can read. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Abhayam Sattva Samsudhur Jnana Yoga Vyavasthita Tithi Dhanam Dhamascha Yasnascha Swadhyayastapa Arjavam Ahimsa Satyam Akrodas Tyagaha Santi Apaishunam Dhaya Bhuteshu Aluktam Madhavam Hari Achapalam Tejaha Shamadritiha Dhritiha Saucham Adrahonati Manita Bhavanti Sampadam Daivim Avijata Shavarataha. Okay, I think I'll ask someone else to read the translation because you need it.
Yes, 6.1. It is.
Ask Prabhu.
Translation: The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, fearlessness, purification of one's existence, cultivation of spiritual knowledge, charity, self-control, performance of sacrifice, study of the Vedas, austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault-finding, compassion for all living entities, freedom from covetousness, gentleness, modesty, steady determination, vigor, forgiveness, fortitude, cleanliness, and freedom from envy and from the passion for honor. These transcendental qualities, O son of Bharata, belong to godly men endowed with divine nature.
So here Krishna is mentioning, so we talked about how this world is going through a lot of things and everything, and what are we doing practically to help them or solve them as being a well-wisher or being as a duty. What are we doing to save the world or support the world in some ways? So here Krishna talks about the godly qualities or transcendental qualities a person who belongs to, who is belong to godly men endowed with divine nature. So these are the qualities. So why is there going violence and everything? Because we are missing the point compassion. Here Krishna says those who are godly, they are where is it? Compassionate to all living entities. So they are gentle, they are aversion to fault finding, they are austerity, simplicity, non-violence, truthfulness, freedom from anger, renunciation, tranquility, aversion to fault finding. Yes, we are here to discuss about Krishna, but you know how there is example given, like how there is sun, right? So if there is a tree and we are sitting behind it, do you think the sunlight will come to us? Maybe in a small portion or something. But as soon as we keep on moving and moving and moving and come directly under the sun, then we can feel the heat, the light, all the energy that sun is giving us. Similarly, if this is Krishna, and if this is us, and if we are moving closer to him, who is filled with 6 opulences. Everyone tell me what are the 6 opulences?
Aishwarya.
Knowledge.
Wealth, knowledge,
Wealth,
Knowledge.
Knowledge.
Beauty.
Beauty.
Strength.
Strength.
Renunciation.
Fame and renunciation.
Fame.
Renunciation.
Renunciation. And this is just 6 opulences, but he has got filled with all the qualities like mentioned here. Compassion. Do you think Krishna is compassionate or merciful? Yeah, he is. Loving. Do you think Krishna is loving? Radha Gopinath is loving.
Yes.
Sweet. Do you think they are sweet? Do you think they are filled with anger? So, all these qualities where we are missing in this world is with Krishna. And as soon as we move towards Krishna, with our baby steps, just try to learn about Krishna with little bit of faith we have, we come closer and closer and come under Krishna, or try to come under Krishna through the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, through the association of devotees. Then we also get all these qualities. We get the heat, the light, all the warmth, because we are with Krishna. So this is why we are here. But we are not here thinking that, okay, I'll get all of this. We are here for Krishna, but he gives all these things as a gift. Okay, you are here with me, okay, take wealth, a little bit, knowledge a little bit, beauty a little bit, strength a little bit, fame a little bit, renunciation a little bit, compassionate a little bit, everything take. And this is how a devotee, a pure devotee, can use all these qualities coming from Krishna in the service of the world. So this is why we are here. It's not something impractical, or we are just here sitting, aloof from the world, thinking we don't belong to this world. Yes, we do belong to this world, and it's our duty to serve it in some ways. And just by reading Bhagavad Gita, just by being among devotees, we are, serving the world as we are able to give those qualities given to us to others. So this is why we are in here, like trying to help others. So also, so let's talk about compassion. So compassion. So let's touch a little bit of Sastra. So Lord Shiva, who knows Lord Shiva here? Everyone knows about Lord Shiva. So do you know why he drank the poison?
To protect everything, God's demons and the world.
Yeah.
To stop anyone else from drinking it.
Yeah.
So he drank it all. And got stuck in his throat. And it turned blue.
Yeah. So Nilakant, that's why he's called Nilakant. So
Blue throat.
yeah. So that's the reason. So that's because Shivaji is called he's the topmost Vaishnava. We believe he's the topmost Vaishnava. Even in his dham in Kailash, he's chanting the name of Lord Ram. So he's known as a Vaishnavanam Yatha Sambhu. So he's the topmost Vaishnava. So what is he showing? The quality of compassion. Why he did it? Just think about it. To save the whole world from, from the devastation, he drank the poison. So this is the quality of devotee. They are so compassionate to other beings that they are ready to take any risk that could save others. And it's mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam that when devotees, agreeingly, like how we call it, try to take risks for the welfare of others, then Krishna finds that very attractive. Krishna finds that very, very sweet, and he's more, he will not that he will love us more, but he finds that very attractive in a devotee. And that's why Lord Shiva showed us the topmost Vaishnava showed us the topmost compassion to the world. He saved the whole world from getting destroyed. So this is the compassion of a real devotee. So this is how a little bit of compassion we get from Krishna or from devotees, because Krishna gives us knowledge through devotees, through Shastra, Sadhu, Shastra, and Guru. So this is how we get those things to us. And while we share Krishna consciousness to others, even with our workmates, or somehow or somewhere, then that compassion in some little quantity we are sharing it to others, and we are helping them. So again, let's talk about Lord Shiva. So do you know what Shiva means? What's the meaning of Shiva?
I'm very weak in memory.
Shunya Sakti.
Zero.
First.
So Lord Shiva means all auspicious. So Lord Shiva means all auspicious. So I was just reading Bhagavatam Canto 4, and there is a description of Sati and everything. So Lord Shiva and how Daksha was performing some yagya and everything, and then in the assembly, like they had a big assembly meeting somewhere, and then Daksha, Lord Shiva's father-in-law, offended him, insulted him, said what not about him. He said that your name is Lord Shiva, which means all auspicious. But look at you. Do you look auspicious? You wear this ashes all over your body from the, what do we call it? A graveyard and everything. And then you associate with such a very, low-class people. Do you think you're auspicious? Look at you. You look like a monkey. That's what Daksha said. Daksha Prajapati said to Lord Shiva. And do you think he reacted? He did something? No, he didn't do anything. He didn't say anything. He did just listen it quietly. So this shows another nature of a devotee, which is tolerant. Yeah, I forgot to spell it. Is it? Yeah.
Yes.
Tolerant. So even though he was said so many bad words, so many harsh words, so many things were coming to him, but he still took it very quietly. So do you think in this world tolerance is missing? Of course, like so many divorces are happening because I can't tolerate you. I'm done with you. I can't do it anymore. We give up. But here, when again coming back to the same point, when we come closer to Krishna and when we learn through Shastra, Sadhu and Guru, then we acquire all the transcendental qualities of a godly person, and then compassion comes, tolerance comes, which is very useful in this world. And now let's talk about non-violence. Compassion, and let's talk about non-violence now. Do you know the story of Mrigari? Anyone? You don't know? So Mrigari, he was a hunter. So let's just imagine, let's just close our eyes. So we're in this big forest. So hunter, he lives in a forest, so he's hunting animals and everything. So he's a very dark man who is a hunter, and he's hunting animals. And what was he doing? He was killing the animal. He was using his arrow to shoot the animal, but he was just killing it half killing. He was just killing it half. So he was not completely killing the animal, but he was just killing it half. Like the animal was still conscious, and they could still feel pain. So one day, it said in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Brahmande Bhramite Kono Bhagyavana Jeev, Guru Krishna Prasade Paye Bhakti Lata Brij. So, we are wandering in this world for millions and millions of lifetimes, and then one great devotee comes into our life. Guru or devotee comes into our life. Guru Krishna Prasade Paye Bhakti Lata Brij. So they come to our life. We are just, in total ignorance. We don't know anything about Krishna. Who is Krishna? I don't know. We are completely behind this. Not only one tree, but millions of trees, so that it's completely darkness. We don't know there is sun there. We are so completely in darkness. But then one devotee comes, devotee comes, like it said in the slok, Guru Krishna Prasade Paye Bhakti Lata Brij. So when a devotee comes into our life, then they sow a seed of bhakti. So this is a seed of bhakti into our heart. And when they sow this seed of bhakti in our heart, then how can we water it? By doing Shravanam and Kirtanam and other devotion activities. We sow the seed. And it's one of my favorite things to hear about. So as we water this seed with Sravanam, Kirtanam, and hearing, let's say hearing and chanting. Hearing and chanting, then it grows. It starts growing, and as we get more association, more hearing and chanting and all those things, it grows and grows till it finally reaches the spiritual world. This is how our Shastra mentions the seed of bhakti, which is sowed by great devotees, grows so much that it will one day go to spiritual world, and that's how we get to spiritual world. So, okay, coming back to the story. So one day, again, I love this sloka. So, Brahmande bhumite kono bhagyavana jeev, Guru Krishna prasade paye bhakti lata breeze. So he's killing the hunter is killing all the animals, half killing the animals. They are still conscious. So one day, Narad Muni happened to be passing through the same forest, and he happened to see this boy, Mrigari, who was hunting animals and killing it only half killing the animals. So Narad Muni approaches the hunter. So what are you doing? Like, you're killing animals? Like, he's so liberal. Like, he didn't even say offend. Like, what are you doing? You're killing an animal. But what he said is, why don't you completely kill the animal? Why just killing it half? And that's the compassion of devotees. That if someone is doing something and that's a very big important part of their life, then to say completely destroy it or completely leave it, then it's so hard, right? But he said, why don't you completely kill it? And then Mrigari asks, like, why are you saying it to me? Like what do you mean? Like, I was taught this by my father to only kill the animal, like while unconscious, So the Mrigari asks Narad Muni, like, why are you saying me this? That is what my father instructed me, and I'm following it. I'm just following my father. And then Narad Muni says, like, how just killing half animal unconscious, they are still conscious, right? So they can feel the pain, and that's very hard for them. So why don't you completely kill, so that it will just go away? They will just die. Like, they don't have to suffer a lot. So then, okay, another point. So in our Shastra, it is mentioned that hunter should, just give me a second. Hunter is blessed by people not to live, not to die. So what does this mean is, while the hunter is living, he is doing so many sins, like slaughter, someone killing animals, a hunter or someone killing animals, like slaughterhouses and everything. So it's said in the Shastra that they should not live, not to die. So they should not live nor die. Do you know why? Yeah. Okay, I'm so confusing. Okay, so hunter or anyone who is killing the animals in Shastra, like it is said that they should not live nor die. They are blessed with the blessing that they should nor live nor die.
Not live, not die.
Okay, I'll just tell you. Okay, so why is it said is because, while the hunter is living, he's performing so many sinful activities and accumulating so many sins. And what happens after he dies? He has to suffer the karma of all the sinful activities. So even if he's living, he's killing more and more animals and accumulating more and more sins. And even if he's dying, then he has to get the karma back, and he's suffering. Anyway, he's living or dying, anyway he's suffering. So that's what this means. So, oh my God, this looks so. So, Mrigari was told by Narad Muni that he should kill the all the animals completely. And then Narad Muni, Mrigari said, okay, he understands that it's creating, like I'm accumulating more sins. If someone says, you are doing this, Amma, you are accumulating so many sinful karma and everything, then we'll be a little scared, right? So here Migari was also a little scared. Oh, I'm doing this many things, like, okay, I feel bad now. You're telling me that I'm doing these simple activities, now I feel bad. How can I, undo it? I have already killed so many, so how can I undo it? And then Migari said, I'm surrendered to you. I was reading to it, and then Migari said, I'm surrendered to you. And then I remember the sloka from Bhagavad Gita where Arjuna is so in, distressful situation. He is so confused and he doesn't know anything to do. And then he tells this sloka to Arjuna. This is such a nice sloka. Karpanya doso pahata svabha prichhami tum dharma samudajetaha yashreya you can do it. Yashreya sadni sita bruhitan me sisyasteham sadimam tuam prapannam. So here, after talking about all the confusion and everything, Arjuna finally says, I'm so confused right now. I can't do anything. I'm so confused. I think you know better what is good for me. So I'm just a soul surrendered to you. So please accept me. I'm your disciple now. And that's when Krishna starts giving all the instruction. So here Mrigari is also like, okay, I'm surrendered to you. Just tell me whatever you want to guide me. Give me instruction so that I can follow. So Narad Muni says that you should leave this all behind, break your vow, and go live a very simple life. Just live a grihastha life, like wear only one cloth and just break your vow and not do this anymore. So Mrigari follows that instruction, and then he just leaves everything. He breaks his vow, and then he goes to his house, lives with his wife, and then he was also worried. So this is my job, right? I do this, so I earn something from this. So if I just leave it, just tag it or just leave it, then how will I live? How will my livelihood go? And then Narad Muni says, just don't worry. I will give you the food or everything you need to survive. Just don't worry. Just go. Just sit down. Just do your chanting. Just chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So just chant the Maha Mantra and just sit down. Don't worry about whatever will happen. Krishna avashya rakhibe. We were reading this nectar of instruction, and there Prabhupada was listening. This is the faith that is needed in, avashya rakhibe Krishna. When Krishna says sarva dharman paritajya mam ekam saranam brajam aham tom sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma sucaha. So this is faith. Oh Krishna, oh you're asking me to surrender? Okay, I'll surrender. So this is faith. Avashya rakhibe Krishna. So no matter what, Krishna will protect me. So this is the faith. And then Narad Muni is asking Mrigari to have that faith. Don't worry. A devotee is saying, don't worry, already giving the blessings. So Mrigari, a hunter, now transferred to Vaishnav. And this is the real glory of Krishna consciousness. It doesn't matter who you are. You can be eating this or that. You can be you may be going to different parties, club, everything. It doesn't even matter. Like whatever you are, wherever you are, however you are, Krishna doesn't look at your qualification, your designation. You are this or that. It's just Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, just have that love. Krishna only desires that love from us. And if we are only little bit, we talked about desire last Monday, like how desire is so important, like we think it's only desire, right? But Krishna, he remembers all of our desire, and if he sees that we have little desire to serve him or serve his devotees, then he's so kind, he's so merciful that he will just never forget that desire. And in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, oh my God, I'll just tell this again. 10.10. What's your choice? This, okay, I want Prabhuji to read. I forgot your name. Okay.
Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
Jeremy, okay. And can you read 10.10? It's 432, page number 432.
do the Sanskrit?
You can try, yeah. You can follow it actually.
Tesam sataha yuktanam
Tesam satata yuktanam
bhajatam priti purvakam
bhajatam priti purvakam
dadami buddhi yogam tam
dadami buddhi yogam tam
yena mam yukta
yena mam upayantite. Thank you. That was a very nice
Thank
slow
you.
recitation. Now you can read the translation.
To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me.
So here Krishna is saying if you only have a little bit of desire and love, love, then he's saying himself, he's promising, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. So Krishna himself says that if you only desire to come to me, then I'll give that understanding or guidance that you can come to me. So Krishna is merciful. We can just see or just feel that by the presence of Krishna in our heart. We are away from Krishna. We wanted to be away from Krishna and we are away from Krishna. But Krishna never wanted to be away from us. So here he is sitting with us in our heart as Paramatma. So he's watching us. When will this soul turn to us? Turn to me? When will this soul come to me? So even I heard in one lecture that even while we're sleeping, right? But in our heart, Krishna, like Paramatma is standing. Like, have you seen I think we have that picture here of Paramatma. So Paramatma is just standing even while we're sitting, and it is also said that Paramatma is always in anxiety. When will this one? When will this soul come to me? Even while we're sitting, he's only standing. So this is how we know Krishna is so kind to us that he wants us to come to him. So that okay. Let me come back to the point. So the hunter turned to a Vaishnava, and so Narad Muni gave him all the instruction and everything, and then Narad Muni returned to his duty or his activity, preaching mission and everything. So one day when Narad Muni came with Parvat Muni to visit, Parvat Muni, I have one disciple, let's go meet him. That's what Narad Muni says to Parvat Muni, and then they go and meet this hunter. Not hunter anymore, because already turned to a Vaishnava. So when they come to meet him, and when this Vaishnava or Mrigari sees his spiritual master Narad Muni and Parvat Muni, then he runs towards him. And for example, if Mrigari was here, then Narad Muni was somewhere a little bit far from Mrigari. So he happened to see there's a lot of ants on his way. So he goes, wipes it gently with his some scarves or something, like with his clothes. He wipes them off and he goes without hurting the ants. So the same hunter who killed the animals so hard, giving him so much trouble and suffering, trying to become a Vaishnava who didn't even kill an ant. So this is where our modern education is lacking. We talked about matter and spirit. So this is where our spiritual knowledge understanding Krishna consciousness, spiritual consciousness will touch our heart, and it has the power to change our heart. While the material education, which is only related to matter, it can only give us knowledge, only fill our mind with some intelligence or some knowledge, but it will never help us really transform or have that empowering that we can turn into someone to we can become we can change our heart. Oh my God. Okay, yeah. And then
To evolve our consciousness.
yeah, that's what I meant. Exactly.
Like this photo here, where they have I think it's this one. No, it's like I think it's in the start of it. I don't know if it's even in this one.
What's the photo about?
The photo you showed last.
Like evolution of consciousness, like
Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think the soul. Is it
Yeah.
the soul transforming like this?
there's like the reefer in it, and then there's like the good side and the bad side,
Oh.
and you're trying to get to the good side.
Yeah. I think. Yeah. I think we don't have it there.
You know, it's in the
So
Krishna
yeah.
book.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So this is our topic. This was our topic for today. How Krishna conscious. We are not sitting here just discussing something, trying to be aloof from the world, but we are here to practice Krishna consciousness. Not that we want to accumulate these qualities, but just by trying to love Krishna, just by following Shastra, Guru and Sadhu, we can acquire all these good qualities, which is so much in need in this present world. As we can see, so much violence, so much this, that going on. So that was it for our class today. So if you have any question or confusion or correction or anything, please. I think then I have to ask question. You don't have it? Okay. Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.